How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Hello and welcome to this video. So firstly, I would like to really thank you all for 1,000 subscribers. I actually didn't have that much faith in actually getting to this stage, so I really do thank every single one of you who have subscribed and supported me. So in order to celebrate 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to answer a few questions you guys sent on Instagram. So without further ado, let's do. So the first question is, how can we have a good grasp over logical reasoning? How to improve on this? So logical reasoning, wow, that's a difficult question already. So logical reasoning is kind of reasoning based on analysis of the situation and corresponding that to what you know before. So more life experience will increase your logical reasoning, more experience in difficult tasks. So for example, if you work as a project manager, your logical reasoning will just naturally improve because you're looking at problems and issues and how to solve them. So the more you do this, the more your logical reasoning will improve. So in order to improve your logical reasoning, you should try to solve more of your problems, and don't say you don't have any problems, because everyone in this world has problems. So you're just looking at something and completely analyzing it in order to see from your experience and from others' experience, such as reading books and looking at videos, online tutorials and stuff, how to actually get over that problem. Yes, that's what I would say. Why UCL? So why UCL? I would say because UCL is very good. So of course UCL is a top 10 university in the world. It is in London, it's in central London, and they let me in, so why not? YouTuber Tahabat says, what's your favorite video you have made? So my favorite video that I've made is quite a recent one, which I released a few weeks ago. It's basically a PhD student does an experiment. I just really liked that video because I thought the video quality was quite good, and also it's quite natural and free flowing, and it was just enjoyable to make, and I feel like it would be quite enjoyable to watch too. So I'll link that video somewhere and you guys can watch that. Also, if you guys want to check out his channel, he does amazing videos and he's a medical student, so definitely do that. I'll put his channel in the link in the description below. How do you beat procrastination? So I beat procrastination all the time because procrastination is a waste of time, essentially. So why procrastinate when you can do things? I just don't understand why you would want to waste time procrastinating. But the main reason why I think I've been asked this question before is the fact that I don't procrastinate just because everything I do is for myself. Even through my PhD, everything I do is for my own benefit. Once you work for yourself and once you actually do things for yourself, you just realize that procrastination is a waste of time. You have limited time on earth, so why procrastinate? It just doesn't make sense. Just get things done. What are some of your time management tips? So I feel like these things, I'm not very good at giving tips for these things because the way I work is very specific and it only really works for me. Like the whole procrastination question is just, I just don't procrastinate, I just don't know why. But time management for me is just getting things done as soon as possible and not letting anything drag on. That's literally my time management skills, and then I'm left with a lot of free time to actually relax, and I believe that time that I'm relaxing actually helps me anticipate something to do after that. It just really helps me by having lots of time to actually rest. So yeah, that's how I manage my time, do things quickly and then just chill. Do you feel unproductive at times? How to overcome such situations? I think everyone feels unproductive. Some days I feel unproductive because I feel like I have not done enough or I should be doing more, and that's completely normal. You should never expect your productivity to be consistent throughout time because some days it will dip. But essentially my advice would be to get at least one thing done per day, and the feeling of being productive can be very motivational for your next day. So definitely kind of persuade yourself into believing that you did do something productive, because that really does help you in the long run. A question from Simran: how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I'm not going to answer that question. Okay, another question. What is a 1-year roadmap for YouTube as a beginner? Love your videos. Well, thank you for loving my videos. That's very nice to hear. My 1-year roadmap, I don't like plans, so I definitely do not have a plan. People continue to subscribe, then that's happy days. If they don't, then it's still happy days, I guess, because I will still make the content. Even a few views makes me very happy, especially now that I've actually reached 1,000 subscribers. I really do not care about getting more. I feel like 1,000 is so much. I'm just going to keep continuing to make videos that hopefully you guys benefit from. A question: your fave YouTuber? Ooh, this is difficult because I guess one of my favorite YouTubers is Linus from Linus Tech Tip. It's great. I've been watching his videos. Well, I have not been watching it consistently, I'm not gonna lie, but I started watching his videos like 6 years ago, and I was watching it daily because he posts daily, and I now kind of stopped. But I would say he's one of my favorite YouTubers, but I can't think of any more at this time. But definitely one of my favorite. A question from Hiba, who is also a great YouTuber, and it's funny because I was watching her Q&A video the other day, and she actually put me in the description below, and I'm gonna do the same because you should definitely check out her channel. She is a great YouTuber and very supportive to me as well. So what made you want to do YouTube? Oh, this is a question. I'm not gonna give you this. I've always wanted it ever since I was 1 years old, but ever since I was a child, like maybe 7, I got hold of a digital camera, and it was horrible in video quality, but I started taking videos and I really liked taking videos, and then I upgraded the camera so many times, and I just used to like taking videos of other people. But then I did not want to become a YouTuber because it wasn't such a thing. I just like making, well, that's a good. Let me think about why I would be a YouTuber. Why I wanted to do YouTube, because I guess it gives you a very good, like a log, like a diary. It helps people out. I think that's the main thing, and it's also fun to do. My favorite part of making YouTube videos is actually publishing the videos and seeing how many views it gets. Not that I am dependent on the views, but it's just so fun to see that videos actually get views. It's just amazing. Like 100 views is so much, and it makes me happy. Andrea Da Ponte, hopefully I said that right, asks, how do you find motivation? Oh, motivation hides all the time, and I try finding it. I've got a method. I don't know what I'm saying. I am motivated intrinsically, which means I don't require any external motivation. I just am motivated. I feel like you have to go through a lot in life to get to that position, but it's just like, if you don't do, you don't have. Like, this is just as simple as that. If you don't do the things necessary in order to get the kind of life you envision, then you just won't achieve it. It's just the fact that I've seen too many people just sitting and doing nothing, basically, and waiting for things to happen, and it just doesn't happen like that. Even if you look at Newton's law, like, in order for something to move, it has to be stronger than the opposing forces, and you don't want to be in equilibrium, okay? So basically, motivation plus you gets you out of equilibrium, and equilibrium is not living. Are you planning to do YouTube as your full-time job? Definitely not. The reason why I say definitely not is because, first of all, I don't ever think I'll get an income high enough to make it my full-time job. Not that I need a lot of money, because I don't really, but I wouldn't be able to do it full-time because I definitely want to have a career where I'm actually helping people in educating them. And I feel like, how full-time can you be on YouTube? Like 2 or 3 videos a week, it doesn't require me full-time, so why would I do it full-time? Even if I was earning a lot of money, like, I'll still make 3 videos a week max, but why would I make it full-time? It just doesn't make sense. Someone asked, what is your major? And I reckon they might be American or something. We don't say major, but I think that means, what did you do your undergraduate in? And it was in biochemistry. Hope that helps. Would love to know where you are from. So originally, this is probably the question, is where I'm actually from, because I don't look like I'm from England, I guess. I get that all the time. So, born and raised in London, England, but my parents are from Bangladesh, which is bordered by India and Burma. Why did you start YouTube in the first place? So actually, I started my channel 5 years ago, and I've unlisted like 4 videos, so don't go watch that because it's so embarrassing. I started YouTube in the beginning because I was very curious, even now I am, when I upload a video, how many views it gets. It's just, I don't have any sort of like expectation for views. It's just, I just like seeing numbers go up. I really do. I have all the time. Like, I like those treadmills where you see how many miles you're doing or meters and stuff. I just like numbers going up. So why not have something like YouTube where the numbers go up? That's why I don't like subscriber count, because it can go down, but video count just goes up. I just really like it. It's like you're putting some effort in and the numbers go up. I'm gonna be honest, that's what I like. What is your why? Ooh, that's a good question. Very good question. My why is the fact that at the end of our road, like, we don't leave anything behind really, apart from like the stuff that we helped other people with. My why is the fact that I don't really care to be known as someone that's done something like Charles Darwin or whatever, but it's just knowing that in 100 or 200 years time, maybe something that I did would just make people's lives easier. For example, the guy who made soap just made my life much easier. Thank you to him. Like, what did he get out of it? Nothing. But we got lots out of it, so thank you to that man or woman. Thank you. What has YouTube taught you? YouTube has taught me that there are people out there that watch my videos, and there are a handful of them that actually get something out of it, and that makes me really happy. But one thing unexpected that it has taught me is that YouTube communities, such as the creator communities, are very nice, and that's a big reason why you should do YouTube, because you get to meet other creators who are really, really nice. What were your expectations when starting YouTube? I didn't have a whole lot of expectations. I was thinking about the first year that I do it, I would have maybe 20,000 views. I ended up with 60,000 views. My expectations aren't that much. Like even now, like I don't expect to be on 10k or 100k or whatever. Like I just do it as it goes. Like my expectations are at least 100 people watch my videos. That just makes me happy, nothing else. What do you think made you grow the most as a YouTuber? Like grow as in subscriber count or grow as in a person? So grow as in subscriber count, I just feel like consistency definitely helps. Grow as a person is the fact that I get more comfortable on the camera, like it becomes a part of your routine to constantly make YouTube videos, get feedback from the community, and then make better videos. So yeah. Where do you see your channel in 5 years or next year? So next year I see my channel very similar to what I'm doing now, but maybe give more like financial advice and advice that actually helped me, that can actually help you in order to save, in order to actually live a happier life, because I feel like in order to live a happier life, because I feel like money ties in with happiness so much, because there's an entanglement of issues that money brings and wants and needs and stuff like that. I feel like I want to get to the bottom of that. In 5 years I see my channel, that's a long time in the future. I don't know if I'm going to be alive actually, so in 5 years, I reckon if I am consistent for 5 years, I will have around 10,000 subscribers, which is a huge amount, and I will just continue doing the channel. Like what I really don't want to do on this channel is to take on sponsors that I actually don't care about, or like take money from people, just doing stuff for the sake of money. I just do not want to do that. So I'd rather have 1,000 subscribers forever than take on sponsors that like teeth whitening or something that doesn't actually work and that I'm not actually passionate about. I say that, but you know, money changes people, but let's hope they're not. And if Skillshare is watching, I'll definitely take a sponsorship from you. Any tips for students who want to enter med school? Yes, apply for medicine first. Someone's asked why, and why not? And that's the end of the Q&A, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and thank you so much for much for subscribing and for being there and supporting me and all that. I really do hope that we can continue this journey and just grow as people through my journey that I am documenting on camera and talking a lot to this glass bit here. If you like this video, you know what to do. If you're new, feel free to subscribe because it's actually free. And as always, thank you for watching.